Hey guys, what is up? This is Matthew Davis, the movie lover here, and let me just say, hope you guys had a very happy Thanksgiving, and I had a really good Thanksgiving as well. But now, just as I promised this week, I'm not sure if I promised, but I said I would do this video this week, and I finally get the chance to welcome to my review of Super Mario Odyssey. It took me like a couple weeks. It might have been a couple weeks, or it might have been. It might have been a couple weeks. I'm not sure. But anyways, I haven't fully finished this game. I haven't gotten all 999 moons. I made it up to past like 500 moons. I got like 523 moons, and some of them were difficult. Some of them weren't really that hard, but anyways, I just been. While I was playing this game, I was thinking, what should I say in my review? Because there's just so much in this game that you can do throughout. Also, this is my first review of a Mario game, I believe. I mean, I think it might be. Actually, yeah, I don't think I've ever reviewed a Mario game, so this is my review on my first Mario game. It's not the first Mario game I've beaten. That would be Super Mario 64, but anyways, let's get into it. This is one of the most anticipated games to be released for the Nintendo Switch, and of course, it follows the same formula. Bowser has, once again, for the 9 billionth time, kidnapped Princess Peach, which it's pretty much become a meme at this point. So, and of course, Peach is forced into marriage, but not only that, Bowser whips Mario's ass real good, and his hat is ruined until Mario winds up with this ghost-like spirit called Cappy, and he makes his hat better by him being his own hat, and basically he can help him along his journey to try and rescue Princess Peach from a forced marriage with Bowser, and he can throw his hat, and it'll come right back, and he can go into his enemies' bodies. He can go into frogs, he can go into Koopas, or different types of Koopas, not the standard Koopas. I will talk about those later on. And what else? Certain Goombas, and there's a lot of new enemies. Like there's these ones that stretch out with really big vines, and one that's like a squid inside this bubble that you can shoot water out of. And there is a lot of new bosses. There's a shit ton of bosses, but some of the bosses feel like pretty much the same thing. They are pretty easy, and the final boss with Bowser isn't really tough. And I had a great time playing this game. I've been having so much fun with this game. I cannot find a glaring flaw that I have with this game. This might be my favorite 3D Mario game. 3D Mario game. I did not say it's my favorite Mario game. That would still have to go to Super Mario 3D World. Oh wait, no, not 3D World. Super Mario World. Sometimes I get those messed up. Super Mario World for the SNES. And pretty much, yeah. There might be some mild spoilers ahead, so I just want to warn you guys. This game does have some new features. You go to more than 8 worlds, and you can explore them pretty much endlessly, pretty much after you've beaten the main plot of the game. You get, instead of, how in Super Mario Sunshine, it was shine sprites, little sunshines, and of course in most 3D Mario games, like Super Mario Galaxy and Super Mario 64, it has always been stars. But in this time, it is moons. So, yeah. And they're different color moons once you go into different worlds, which I find really unique. And unlike most Mario games, where you pretty much just get coins just so you can get extra lives, no, you do not get extra lives in this. There's no game over screen. Every time you die, you just lose 10 coins, and you can earn them back easily. So it makes the game not very challenging. But you do not see power mushrooms. You do not see those regular mushrooms. You do not see fire flowers. You don't see those colorful stars that make you invincible. You do not have any of those types of things. Your power-ups are your enemies. And, of course, in Super Mario Galaxy, they had the 3-hit kill thing and the 6-hit kill thing, which they brought back in here for Super Mario Odyssey. And let me just say, of course, this is a cliche. The game looks amazing. It's easily one of the best-looking Mario games to date. And here's the thing. This game, and also with the coins, you can buy stuff with the coins. You can buy moons. You can buy power-ups. You can buy. The best part about collecting the coins, you can buy certain clothes. So that there are dozens of clothes to choose from. The original Polygon Mario from Super Mario 64. This game pretty much kind of feels like a remake to Super Mario 64. I mean, after you beat the main game, oh my god. It felt like I got more moons than ever after I beat the main story. And you go back to the Mushroom Kingdom like in Super Mario 64. And instead of, this is a spoiler by the way, instead of Yoshi giving you 100 lives, this is the best part. You can warp yourself in Yoshi's body with your cap. I gotta say, that is the best fucking reward in a Mario game I have ever seen. Like, really. Also, this game has a 2-player co-op. One of them controls Mario, and one of them can control Cappy. And there are so many worlds that you can go to, like New Donk City, where Pauline's the mayor, and there's, of course, a lot of water levels, and there's a beach level, there's a sand level, there's a forest level. There are so many levels. My favorite area throughout the game is pretty much the most iconic in the game, which is New Donk City, and there's also so many Easter eggs. And also, you can also play 2D Mario levels that are pretty much like little areas you can find throughout the game, which is really cool. And you can get purple coins, which you can get the purple coins so you can design your Odyssey. Like, there's stickers and stuff, there's statuettes that you can put in the Odyssey, and the more moons you get, the bigger the balloon of the Odyssey will get, which is really unique. Also, let me talk about the Koopa Troopas. They're not your enemy in this game. You do not step on any Koopa Troopas. You except for the 2D Mario stages, because, that's pretty much an iconic scene. But the Koopa Troopas, the 3D Koopa Troopas, the Koopa Troopas, Joseph from Super Mario Logan, they're not your enemy. It's pretty much like Koopa the Quick in Super Mario 64. It's also, every time there's a Koopa Troopa, they help you with a racing level. You can race them all the way so you can get a moon for a prize, which is really cool. I mean, that is crazy. Like, it just confuses me about the Koopas. The Koopa Troopa species can be really confusing, but yet really cool. Like, there are some good Koopa Troopas, and I actually have to agree with Nico BBQ. I don't think that Koopa Troopa is necessarily a bad guy. Like, he has some really good points on that one. Koopa Troopa doesn't seem that much of a bad guy. I don't know. So, it kind of confuses me pretty much, but, yeah. And, there's just so much good stuff about this game that it's really hard to spoil. This is pretty much what Mario fans and Nintendo fans have been dreaming of. If you do not have a Nintendo Switch, and you pretty much still have your Wii U, and you got Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, then this is the time to get a Nintendo Switch. This is one of the best games on the Nintendo Switch. It is one of the best Mario games I've played. And it's easily the best 3D Mario game since Super Mario 64. In fact, it's Super Mario 64, Super Mario Galaxy, the original Super Mario, the Super Mario, the original Super Mario Brothers. Also, in the Mushroom Kingdom, the moons are different shapes. They're stars. And every time you get those moons that are stars, it has the same music you get whenever you earn a star. Like, really, this is pretty much the new Super Mario 64. This feels a lot like a remake of Super Mario 64, just done better. There is just so much stuff you can do throughout this game. It's pretty much endless. You have to spend like dozens of hours just to 100% complete it all, and it isn't easy. I mean, yeah, the boss battles, also the boss battles. Let me get into that. The boss battles, are basically, damn it, what were their names? I think they're called the Boogles, the Brutals. I think it might have been the Brutals. I'm just checking real quick. And damn it, my internet's not working right. Okay, yeah, they're called the Brutals. Now they're pretty much just like the Koopalings, except they're rabbits, pretty much. I'm going to be completely honest. I don't think the Brutals are honestly that memorable. I do think the Koopalings are better. But hey, there were some really fun bosses to take down, even though they're pretty easy, because sometimes they could get really annoying, and it's just so satisfying to whip their asses. I mean, it is just super satisfying for the final beatdown. I mean, it is just a hell of a lot of fun, and yeah. But like I said, there are so many enemies. You can even beat bullet bills. I mean, really. Also, they hide moons in specific areas. So every time you get a moon, it doesn't start you from a checkpoint or anywhere like that. It leaves you right where you got your moon, so you can go collect another one. Because pretty much each world is the level. So say they're like 15 levels or something like that. And every time, once you beat the main game, you can go back because there are plenty more moons you get. Like, there are these cubes that kind of remind me of the goddess cubes from Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword. Like, the cutscene really looks a lot like it and stuff like that. And also the controls. The controls are absolutely, they work 100% completely. They're very well done. You know, this is what I love. Nintendo does not like to rush on their games. Like, you know, Mario and Rabbids Kingdom Battle, that was pretty much like, something, so, you know, I guess, people can wait on, you know, something to keep them busy until Super Mario Odyssey comes out. But really, it is definitely worth the wait, and, what more do I have to say? I mean, Cappy himself is a really helpful companion. I mean, I really hope we see him in more games. I really hope so. Also, he isn't there just so... He also, I forgot to mention, you also have to save his sister, Tiara, who is on Princess Peach's head, which is basically her crown, pretty much. And, I'm telling you, the final boss with Bowser, it just felt so good, and it just felt... That final level with Bowser, oh my god, that is just one of the most epic final bosses or final battles with Bowser I've ever witnessed in my entire life. What more can I say about this game? It's easily one of the best games of the year. I will say this, I might like The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild a little bit more. I don't know if it's because I'm more of a Legend of Zelda fan than a Mario fan, because Legend of Zelda is still my favorite Nintendo franchise. But really, this game was so good, I could not put it down like I couldn't put down Breath of the Wild. Like, pretty much, I took the game anywhere I went to, like, while I had to go to a doctor's appointment. It was just that fun of a game. You know, that's the key word to this game. Fun. And this is certainly a game that fans of the Mario series are going to want to pick up. Because this honors, this brings tribute to the fans that have been supporting the Mario series for a really long time. And this is truly what fans absolutely deserved. This is an amazing game. I am easily going to give it a 5 out of 5 stars. I cannot find a glaring flaw. I mean, other than the brutals not really being that memorable, that doesn't hurt. That doesn't hurt the score from the game. If it had like bad controls and stuff like that, then yeah, I would give it like probably 4.5 or 4. But no, this has great controls, and it's certainly. I really hope Nintendo does do more Mario games like this, and we haven't gotten a true great 3D Mario game in a long time. Probably not like since Super Mario 3D World. Also, one more thing before I end the video. Before I got this game, I was like in the middle of playing Super Mario 3D World and Super Mario Galaxy 2. But as soon as I put Super Mario Odyssey in, I haven't played those two games in quite a long time, ever since I got this. What does that tell you right there? But yeah, I still want to finish Super Mario Galaxy 2 and Super Mario 3D World. But yeah, definitely pick this up if you have a Nintendo Switch, or if you don't have a Nintendo Switch, now would be the time, because this is definitely worth buying. So yeah, definitely play this game if you haven't. Ask for it for Christmas, or I don't know, pick it up on Black Friday, or I don't care. This is certainly a game you need to own if you're a true Mario fan. And that is it for this video. I have finally reviewed Super Mario Odyssey. You know, I've been wanting to for quite a while. I just didn't know the right time. Okay, but I hope you guys enjoyed it. Like I said before, tomorrow I'll be seeing The Man Who Invented Christmas and Disney Pixar's Coco. So yeah, I'm just gonna stop repeating myself over and over again, just to let you guys know who haven't seen my previous video. But hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys later. Word out.